السلام عليكم. إن شاء الله الحين بنسوي تغطية لمقابلة عميد كلية العمارة والتخطيط بجامعة كالورادو دنفر.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mark Galernter. I'm the Dean of the College of Architecture and Planning at the University of Colorado, Denver. And I've been Dean for 14 years now, and I'm about to retire after 30 years at the university in June. So the relationship we have had with the Dar al-Hikmah University in Jeddah is I think certainly one of the high points of what I've done while I've been Dean, and so I'd love to talk to you all about what that is, where it came from, and where things might be going next. The relationship we have with Saudi Arabia really starts with one of our alums who graduated here in the early 1970s, went back to Saudi Arabia and founded what I believe now is the largest architecture and engineering related firm in Saudi Arabia. And I'm sure you know his name, Zuhair Fayyaz. Helped create with the vision in mind of the faculty at Dar al-Hikmah. We created a new curriculum for that college. Our relationship with Saudi Arabia really starts with one of our alums, Zuhair Fayyaz, who graduated from our college in the early 1970s, went back to Saudi Arabia and founded what I now believe is the largest architecture and engineering related firms in Saudi Arabia. And he has been a very close friend of the college, has helped us in many ways. But among other things, he also helped found the Dar al-Hikmah College, now University, which I believe is one of the first private all-women colleges in Saudi Arabia. And we have done a number of things with that school, including helping to write the Bachelor of Architecture degree for them. So the faculty here at this university helped create with the vision in mind of the faculty at Dar al-Hikmah. We created a new curriculum for that college. So in our relationship with Dar al-Hikmah, thanks to the generosity of Zuhair Fayyaz, we have had an exchange program remotely. So we have CU students partnered with Dar al-Hikmah students to work together as a team on a design project. And my favorite one was designing of the students there. Sometimes this is physically visiting, but mostly so far we've done design projects together, affordable housing in Jeddah a few years ago. And what a great way for each side to learn more about each other's culture. One of my favorite stories out of that is when the American students initially did their design of this housing, and it looks onto the lagoon in Jeddah, and they designed these very large picture windows facing south in Saudi. You can't have big picture windows looking south into the sun. We also learned a lot more about the Saudi culture, about some of the special relationships of picture windows facing south in Saudi Arabia. And of course, the students at Dar al-Hikmah immediately said, "You have any idea how hot it gets? How houses have to be designed in order to ensure who runs into whom?" And I had understood from the American students that this gave them great insights into the differences in these cultures. The Saudi students, I think, also learned a great deal about the American views about architecture. And so having these two sides working together on a common project was just a really wonderful way for people to get a greater cultural appreciation and learn more about architecture together. So we're very, very proud of that program, and that one continues today. So I'm very delighted to hear about your organization. I think it's increasingly important in our world today that we all have a better understanding of each other's cultures, and there's no better way to understand about other cultures than to have people have an opportunity to see and hear and learn more about the different perspectives we have. So I think it's very valuable for our students, both the American students and all of our other international students, to have more opportunities to hear more about your culture. And hopefully you too are learning more about their cultures while you're here studying with us. And I think it's through this greater understanding of cultures that we get a deeper appreciation of those things that are common to us all, those things that are different. Greater understanding of cultures that we get a deeper appreciation of those things that are common to us all, those things that are different, when they're different, gives us an opportunity to reflect more on what our own values are, what the values are of others, and I think just gives deeper appreciation of as how we all going to live together in the world these days.
كان معكم بيان الحاطي ومعتز السليم، وتابعونا إن شاء الله بنسوي تغطية عن الجامعة.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم أخوكم وليد العودة، عضو في الجمعية السعودية العمارة والتخطيط فريق كالورادو. أول شيء أحب أشكر أختي بيان الحاطي ومعتز السليم على المقابلة الجميلة مع دكتور مارك دين كلية العمارة والتخطيط في سيو دنفر. راح أخذكم في جولة بسيطة في كلية العمارة والتخطيط بسيو دنفر، وأوريكم الاستديوز والوركشوبز والليزر كاتر وبعض مشاريع الطلاب. نبدأ باستديو لمرحلة الأندر جراد ستودنت. يعني يوجد الأندر جراد. نبدأ مع طلاب استديو 1 وأكثر شغلهم درافتنج باليد، شيء بدائي مصاب. طلاب استديو 2 ننتقل هنا لمرحلة استديو 2 وشغلهم أكثر موديلينج وبعاد باليد، ما يستخدمون ليزر كاتر، شغل بي. هنا استديو 3 يعتبر مرحلة انتقالية لأن ما عاد يحتاجون يستخدمون يدهم، لكن شغلهم مركز على التوبوغرافي والحين بنسوي مقابلة مع طالب من استديو 3 سابا-تغطية.
Saudi architecture is very innovative and I am inspired by it every day.
وهنا بعض مشاريع طلاب استديو 4. هذه إحدى الطالبات السعوديات. كمان طلاب استديو 5 اللي هم أنا واحد من ضمنهم. إن شاء الله شهر نتخرج. هذا الاستديو. هذه بعض البوردات طلاب استديو 5. طبعا من استديو 3 لين استديو 5 لازم نستخدم سوفت ويرز وكل شغلنا يصير ديجيتالي. بعضكم عنده فضول ويحب يعرف ايش السوفت ويرز اللي نستخدمهم. طبعا نستخدم رافت، سكتشاب، فوتوشوب، راينو، إلستريتور.
Hi, I'm Sasha Pokrovskaya. I am a graduating master's student and current president of AIAS. I'm very excited that there is a Saudi student group here in Denver.
هذا مشروع طلاب الجراد ستودنتس سيو دنفر. إلى آخر مرحلة هي راح أوريكم الوود شاب، المطبخ في العمارة والتخطيط. هذا طبعا وود شاب. كذا كنت انتهيت من تغطية كلية العمارة والتخطيط بجامعة سيو دنفر. أحب أشكر جميع أعضاء الجمعية وشكرا على المجهود الجبار.